one of the things that I like to do at the end of the semester is at the end of their final, I ask them, "Hey, how did I do this semester? Give me some feedback." And it really helps me reflect and improve as a teacher. And I'm going to read some of my favorite ones. This might be a little bit long, so I'm going to do my favorite ones first and then some of the other ones later. So, I really enjoyed this semester and am actually currently working on trying to get a hold of my advisor so I can remake my schedule for next semester. I really want to be in your civics class. As for your teaching style, I love it. It's easy for me to grasp the concept and also keep up with the work while also taking notes that help me study for tests. Since everything is organized, simple, and spread out, I don't need to cram study. Besides, I've never had a teacher as enthusiastic, encouraging, and as helpful and cheerful as you. Normally, I find history boring, but now I'm always looking forward to this class. Anyways, I did study for this test on Tuesday. The issue is is trying to keep the answers in my slightly tired and dizzy brain after pulling an all-nighter due to my insomnia. I love this semester. You taught super well, and you are one of the best teachers I've had. Your teaching style is perfect. You made sure everyone was writing stuff down. You taught fun and interesting subjects, except for the China Warring States would have been awesome, but I digress. I forgot to teach that. And it's his favorite topic. You are one of the best teachers I personally have ever had. Only issue was that you lost my drawing, but that can always be redone. Can't wait to have more classes with you. P.S. I was definitely a better student than my older brother. For my geography final, it was 30 questions that were multiple choice. 27 out of the 30 were all B, and then the other three were either A, C, or D. And this kid wrote all over his final. I enjoy he said right up here, nothing to lose. I should just turn it in, but I can't all be just B. I've enjoyed this class this semester. The learning was usually engaging. There was time for small talk, and I got to show off my PowerPoint skills. This teaching style helped me learn. I think you did well supporting children. Something important. Why is it always B? I'm going crazy. He says help, or he says double check answers, but it could be a trick. They can't all be B, but B is always so logical. It can't be right, but it is. Help me, help me. Why isn't it B? Like, look. Oh man, it's so funny. At my school, finals can't lower grades, and that kid had a 97%. And like most of my grades were actually really good, so the final was just a way for them to bring up their grades. So I like to have fun. You know what? Whatever. I enjoyed the semester and found it very fun and encouraging. Your teaching style is lighthearted and energetic to support your students. I personally believe you should open your heart and watch some anime. I always tell students I can't watch anime. It's like a rabbit hole I don't want to go into. Um, it's that's so funny. I enjoyed this semester very much, and I used to hate geography, and now I like it very much, and I understood it 100% better. Your teaching style is very good and engaging, and I feel like I'm interacting with the material while I learn it. I really, really appreciate you supporting me this year and genuinely helping and making an effort to get to know me. I trust you a lot, and I'm very happy that you're my teacher this year. I enjoyed this semester with you a lot, and I'm very thankful having you as my geography teacher. Thank you for keeping class realistic and just being real. Definitely top three teachers, no joke. I am sad that I won't have you next semester, but I enjoyed the class as a whole. I'm glad I took this my freshman year because you made it no so stressful. So thank you very much. Good. The semester was fun. I I was a class which was straightforward and easy to understand, having notes, things to prepare makes it easy. I wouldn't say there's anything that needs to change. Thank you for having all the patience, spelled like a patient at the doctor, you have. I could never. And also, 6-7 isn't funny, but okay. I really enjoyed this semester. The way you connect with each of your students is something you don't see every day. You also make the class super engaging and make the kids who like learning have fun time learning. Yogurt, Mister, you have been so epic this semester, and I'm glad I took your class and was able to feed my curiosity of civics and government. I have learned so much and have shared a lot of things that I wouldn't have been able to do in your class if it weren't for the good of a teacher you are, or how good of a teacher you are. I don't want to glaze, but you seriously are a good teacher. Treating us like actual humans and not like kindergartners. Your teaching style is peak. Thank you for being a teacher, nerd. Also, thank you for having your room open for lunch. You are a safe space for a lot of kids here. Oh my god, look at all this artwork. That is sick. Who is this? Ah, this kid, yes. This semester was exhausting and definitely gave me a taste of sophomore slump, but your class was one of the few that never made me dread coming to school or make me feel dumb. Your teaching style is perfect form. It's wild. You're one of your you're fun, but still make sure we get our work done. I don't think you took me seriously when I said you're one of the best teachers in the building. Since your teaching style is perfect for the way I learn, I don't have any ways you can improve, but that's probably different for each student. I'd also just like to thank you. 90% of my classes aren't ever very challenging or mentally stimulating at all, but your class, even when I had you as a freshman, has always made me actually use my brain and keep me interested in learning. So thank you. This is amazing. I give your teaching a 67 out of 67. I give them I give them like, you can write me a paragraph. And that last student wrote me a paragraph, like literally. I give you a 67 out of 67. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. A W is a W. I enjoyed this semester because of all the cool teachers I was able to meet and all the new things I was able to learn. I like your teaching style because you're positive and funny, but you explain the topics well and provide guided notes that help me understand the lesson even more. I think you do a great job at teaching. You don't need to change anything. Something important I want to say is that you are so far my favorite teacher, and you're an awesome teacher. I'm glad I'll be able to have you as a teacher next semester for civics. Oh, I enjoyed the class. I learned a lot, and I enjoyed everything I learned. I like your teaching style. I think it's engaging, and the guided notes are a better way to take notes because you actually need to pay attention. Wow, this is one of my longest videos. Those are some of my favorite um, reflections that students have given me. Most of them were like personal about themselves and how they felt about the class. But most of them are along those lines about how I don't need to change. And I literally told them at the beginning, give me negative feedback. Tell me stuff I can do better on because I want to grow as a teacher. And they all just were like, Mister, you're awesome. You're the best. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. You don't need to glaze me, but like, I want to get better. So um, it's a really, really. I mean, if you want to get some great feedback, this is a great method. If you want to like feel good about you as a teacher, this is awesome. Unless if you're not a good teacher, I mean, up to you. My students think I'm a good teacher. Hopefully, it's real. I mean, they're 14, 15 years old, so I don't know. But thanks for sticking around. If you like this so far, please drop a like and give me a follow.